Zillow ain't it all the time. A lot of times, when by the time a house is on Zillow, it's too late. And it's too late because the person wants the most money. And if they want the most money, that's not going to work. If you're looking as a real estate investor, you're trying to get a deal. So I did a quick training on how to find deals and properties. If you're tired of Zillow, tired of Realtor.com, tired of all those real estate websites, and you're looking for some different ways to find deals, to find leads, all right? For your convenience, there's some timestamps. You can jump to the spots that you want. All right, so let's get into it.
So it's only going to take me a few minutes to talk about this version of looking for leads, because there's always three things when it comes to doing real estate. And I'll start by sharing my screen. So I use a whiteboard a lot. So the whiteboard is so that you can visually see a lot of the lead lead generating actions that we take are leveraging. We use our computers, we use our phones and things like that. And most of the time, that's all we know. So when I say it's today, I mean in contrast to some of us that may have learned or seen different things. So all the time, somebody's going to Zillow and they're going to Zillow and they're going to Zillow. So when I sent the email out today, the email said, hey, how to find leads that are not on Zillow. And a lot of people responded that they wanted to be here today. And I was checking my text to see if somebody lost. But either way, there's always people that are interested because everybody's just sitting on Zillow. And if you want to be different and you want to get out of the mud with everyone else, then these are some of the things that you do. So the other thing that I'm going to show you, so he showed you Facebook Marketplace. Because everyone is sitting on Zillow, there's an old adage, as a classic way, is by a roadside sign, right? You can find a property on a roadside sign. And another way that you can find leads, I'm going to tell you two ways, right? A roadside sign, and the other one is your cell phone. I mean, I know it's blurry, but y'all can tell this is a phone, right? You see, I was in my settings. You see this time? I was working. I was like, let me set my settings up.
Definitely work.
I'm saying I'm working. I was taking action. So your phone is your lead generator, y'all. Your telephone right here. And I'm gonna tell you where to go. We're gonna because we're taking action. So I'm gonna do signs, but I'm gonna tell you where to go in your phone right now. So right now, in your phone, you tap on, everybody who has a phone, you tap on your contacts. So you see this right here? I know you can see it. It says contacts, right? So even though it's blurry, it's coming in right there. So this contacts list is really where you start with your lead generation in your business. It's a foundational way. You can add this to everything that you're doing. You can just add it, just put it in there, everything that you're doing. And this contact list is where you can start telling people exactly what it is that you're doing, right? Exactly what it is that you're doing. And whether you're sitting there, you're watching television, or you're sitting there and you're just hanging out, you can start to text every single person in your contact list and give them a message about what you're doing now, what you're looking for. Hey, and this sounds crazy because it's like, well, why would I hit these people up? But it's a way to start marketing where you now plant the seed in someone's head. And the person has to see you at least 5, 6, 7 times. So you can start planting the seed in a person's brain that, hey, Felicia's looking for property. Oh, Matt is looking for properties. Randy's looking for properties. You understand? So you start planting the seed. That's where you get now people calling you because their uncle or their aunt or their friend has a situation, right? Right. So technically, if you have 100 contacts, you have 100 leads. You have 100 leads. Now, I got a question for the room. The question I have is, and you probably did this. How many people have just went into their contacts and looked for leads? If you've done it, just put a Y in the chat. If you haven't done it, you don't got to put anything. So Ron's done it. Has anyone else just done leads in their contacts? Okay, just Ron. Cool.
Yeah, it was kind of inadvertent though. It was inadvertent, but I told my best friend knows I'm looking for houses, and again, it's three degrees of separation. It was him, his girlfriend's mother selling a house.
That's what it is. Now, so yes for STR leads. Any suggestions on the message test? Okay, good, Felicia. So the next question I would ask, and I don't even have to ask it because I was like, would it be a bad idea to do it? If you haven't done it, would you do it? Would it be like, yo, I don't think I want to do that? Would you actually want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, why not? Because it's your phone and you got all these people up in here. So what do I tell them? So you can tell them a bunch of things. I'm going to just bring up a whiteboard and I'll write it out. Okay? Always remember there's three things, right? You got find, you got analyze, you got offer. So analyze is the next thing, right? But we're not going to do that right now. So we're talking about finding property and we're talking about contacts today. So your contacts in your phone, you just start there. And the message you can always put is, hey.
I just wanted to hop in here real quick. If you're enjoying this training and you're looking for a little bit more one-on-one, maybe you got a specific scenario that you need some help with, two things you can do, right? You can leave your questions in the comments, or you can tap into the team where you can work with myself and other investors that are designed to help you in your journey, specifically in your situation, kind of like a one-on-one situation, all right? So if you're looking for that, tap into the link in the description, or as usual, you could leave a question in the comments and do my best to answer your question specifically for your scenario. All right, let's get back to the training.
I'm looking for a property to buy. A property to purchase, a property to buy. And you can ask, do you know anyone selling? Now, this question is supposed to get you a quick response. And the quick response is probably no or no, I don't. Because what it is what you're looking for is the person to quickly respond. You're giving the person an opportunity to say no, because most of these answers are no. So if I was to ask you the same question, I'm looking for a property to buy. Do you know anybody selling? What's your answer right now? Put it in the chat. I'm looking for a property to buy. Do you know anyone selling? What's your answer? No. No, right? So because that's your answer, now you've already started the conversation. You're in the conversation with the person right now, which is what you want. And now you've already planted, you've done your job. You've planted the seed. You've planted the seed. And now you can answer with anything. Okay, great. Just to let you know, if you know of anyone, you could contact me with this. And that's keeping it simple. You can run down your list. You can mass text that message, right? Because now you planted a seed in somebody's brain and for your contacts. And also those messages could get even more elaborate. You can say hi first. It's been a while. How you been? And then tell the person what you're up to. You can be interested in them. Hey, how you been? Like what are you up to? And then you could tell them your part and how you can help them. Right? You could even offer another one that's really good before we move on to the next one. Let me share my screen again. Let me go right here. right? Another one you could offer, say, hey, I'm looking for property. Do you know anybody that wants to purchase? Do you know anyone selling? So really they would say no. Okay, cool. So now from no, you could say, okay, cool. If anything in the future could come up, that would work for me. You can just answer with something like that. As long as see, what this does is it's about the muscle, right? The main thing about real estate is to develop the muscle. So all it is to develop the muscle. That's what we have to develop. Always remember that real estate is about developing the muscle. You do it to get the muscle going, to develop the muscle so you can constantly do it all the time, whatever it is that you pick. So even if it's Facebook Marketplace, you got the muscle for it. You always do it. You do it every week. You do it every day. You do it all the time. That's what all these real estate strategies is about the muscle itself. All right. So another one that you can say, right? Hey, I'm looking for property. And I offer, you could say a certain amount. You could say I offer 1K, and you could change that number. So $1,000 for every property I close. You could say it's a referral, right? And I should have been sharing. People love referral fees, don't they? So that's the other one, right? So your contact's on their phone. Hey, I'm looking for property, and I offer 1K referral for every property I close. Then you can ask the question again. Do you know anyone? Question mark. Now you did it again. You offer the person to say no, and you can see what the answer is. Now, this type of answer, you might get no, or you know what? I don't know. I think because you offered them something now, because if you want to dissect this question, every time you send a message to somebody, what happens is what you're doing is you're giving them the benefit. What's in it for me? So benefit. So here's the benefit. I'm looking for property. That's you. I offer first benefit 1K. That's benefit for them. All right. Always offer a benefit. So what's the benefit of me texting you? So I'm offering you $1,000 for every property I close. So for every property that, or you could take you know what? Let's take the I out because it's never about you, right? So for every property that closes, right? And you could even take the I'm out of it too. You could just say, hey, looking for a property, because every time you say I, a person hears that I. So I meaning it's not them. So hey, looking for properties, and I'm all, and I offer, or you can say offering a 1K referral for every property that closes. Do you know anyone? So you could even take out I offer. You could say offering. Now, the verbiage is not grammatically English correct. Right? What it is doing though is it's not putting you inside of the text. It's all about them. So hey, looking for property, and that's what Texas is about, right? The short version. Hey, looking for property, offering 1K for every referral, every 1K referral for every property that closes. Do you know anyone? That is a text that you could mass send, especially to people that you know, right? And then they'll give you a quick answer, no, or they might ignore you. But what this does is it plants a really cool seed. And this is where it starts with you in your network, the people you know already. Because this business is about people that want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And I'm going to show you something that says that. Oh, damn, I can't share with this, right? Oh, here we go. I'm going to do it. Hold on. I'm going to show you an example of this. Check this out. You must read psychology. She's funny. All right, here we go. So you can see my screen. Now, the importance of doing this, if you want to, again, you don't have to do this, but again, this is about finding leads. So in finding leads, the reason why you can start with the contacts in your phone, and you should hit your own network that you've already built relationships, because look at what my boy told me. Right? We were talking about online and stuff, and he was like, yo, I want to, I be seeing a lot of online dudes doing real estate or doing stuff like that. And as you can see, pardon the French, right? The difference is I know you. Some dudes be scamming and other stuff. I would pay you for your services before I give it to a stranger. You see what I'm saying? So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Tell me your thoughts. Yes. Trust. Thank you, Aura. It just shows trust. And why? And the question is, we overlook this thing often. Most people that start off doing real estate, they don't do this. You know what I'm saying? This is something that they don't do to get leads. And Ron said he did that. And I know I've done it. I do it all the time. So this is another way to get leads because you've already developed this in your business. Believe it or not, you've already developed trust. You have already developed trust.
Yeah, and I feel like another thing too. Then they start thinking about like, oh wait, he does do real estate, or she does do real estate. I forgot,
Mm-hmm.
So then now they, anytime I feel like, even if it's not right now in the moment, like you say, it's like, oh, later down the line they had a family reunion. They auntie saying, hey, I'm looking to sell my house. Oh, hey, I know a guy that probably would buy it.
Yes.
So, yeah, I like this way. Let me start hitting these people up right now. It's Sunday. Not a church. Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah. Just hit them up, man. Hit them up. And then the extension of this, how you can scale this. You can scale this. Scaling meaning, okay, maybe you don't want to sit there and text every single person on your phone. So scaling is using your social media and Facebook, like what everybody's on Facebook. So you can scale this on your Facebook. You can scale this on your social media because most of the people that are on there too. So this is how you can scale it if you like, I'm getting tired of sending like 20 texts. All right. So that's one. That's one. I'm going to just keep going. Any questions? If you got questions, just put it in the chat. The next one is old school, another classic, right? Another classic is when you're driving in your car and you stop at a light, you're always looking. You just look around. You may not notice. How do you do multiple texts? Maybe I didn't say how you do multiple texts, but this is the part of your business where you pay for speed or you pay for a system. You can text yourself, or you can get a text systems, right? Or you can do your DMs in your Facebook and things like that. So there's different levels of texting, but the most basic level is just texting each person in your phone, right? But if you got 1,000 contacts, then it's you can invest in a system. This is the part of real estate. It gets like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, so what you could do is use, I got like 2K, right? See? So, it's crazy. I was faced with the same problem and I said to myself, what am I going to do? So I've used text systems like mobile text alerts. And the other thing that I've done is I said, you know what? I'm going to use an email system. And I use an email system. Right? Send me a message on our team thing, and I'll give you the different. I'll tell you the different things that I use, the different email systems, the different text systems that I use, and I know Ron has one too, like that you can use inside your phone, right? So this is just the part when you want to scale, you go more, or then you use your social media. But either way, the people that know you is just don't overlook them. All right, cool. So the next one is signs, right? Just like this, right? So you see this, it's a sign. You read it, it says Kids Bop Live. This would stand out to you if you saw it. If you got kids, you would look at this and be like, Kids Bop. Oh, I know Kids Bop. And that's what this is. The next thing is a thing called guerrilla marketing. So it takes you physically, because some people are so sick of the internet. Some people don't want to stay inside the house. If you're one of those people, you're like, I'm tired of being and sitting in front of a screen. I don't want to be in the house no more. I want to get outside. Spring is coming. Spring is in the air. I don't know about Minnesota, but spring is in the air in New York. Minnesota takes a while for the cold air to get up out of there.
Yeah, we getting there. It's gonna be about 60-some degrees next week, so we getting there.
So people start being outdoors, especially right after a hard winter for the Northeast and the cold states. And you can just get your signs outside. And when you get your signs outside, a person would just look at it and see it. And I'm going to tell you, I'll bring up a whiteboard. The first thing I want you to see is placement of a sign. Right? Before I start talking about it, I just want you to look at placement of a sign. Actually, I got something better. Let's go to Google Maps. Give me a corner or something. In your area, Taj, corner of or an address. Give me an address or a street.
Okay. Do 1001 Humboldt, HUMBOLDT
BT
Avenue North, Minneapolis.
North. Let me see what happens here.
Yeah, that's a perfect corner, I'd say.
Minneapolis. All right. That's so it gave me New York, right? It gave me New York. So damn, it legit gave me New York. Oh, let me see if I go back. I want to go to Minnesota. Minneapolis. Yes, there it is. It's faster. So now before I even go into signs, I want to talk about placement. Because placement is one of the most important things. You can have the best message, but if you don't put it in the right spot, nobody's going to see it. All right? No one's going to see it. So there's two places that you could put a sign. And if you think about the election time, if you ever see election signs, you can put your signs near there. No matter what town you're in. If you're in a town and it's strict, if you got election signs, then you can kind of put your signs near the election signs if you're worried about the town and them moving your signs and stuff. But here's placement. So right here is a stop sign. So you can put a sign in the ground right here, right, with H sticks in the grass, because you may not want to put it on the pole, but you can put it on this. You can put it right here because cars, when they pull up, they stop right here and they look at the sign and they'll see your sign right here. That's placement. Okay. Another place that you can put a sign. Again, this is cool for if you got your kids or you want to do business with everybody and you just want to get outside. You just want to get outside. You understand? Because you've done enough Facebook marketing and you want to get out in your neighborhood and you want to get to know the people in your area. This is also another way because remember, not a lot of people are on the internet. There's so many people that are not on the internet. So now we coming back the other way. You see where the car stopped? Y'all see that? because you see these cars and the way they're stopped right here. So this car is stopped and this car is stopped. So if your sign is in the ground, they'll probably see it. If your sign is in the ground, they'll probably see it. Now, the other thing is you can probably put it on a pole. You can put it on the pole, it would be a little bit higher. But you get the idea of placement. Placement is where the person stops. So let's say this is the right side. So this is the right side here. So this is the right side. You may want to put it, since they stop here, you may want to put the sign on the left, which is the driver's side right here. You can see that, Taj? The red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because now the driver is looking this way. So your sign is here, and they stop for this sign over here. And that's where you have placement when it comes to your signs. It's very important to get the right place when it comes to signs. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you is, this is a small intersection, so let's go to a busier intersection. We're just going to stay in this neighborhood right here. Google is amazing, right? I could just be in your neighborhood and we can go driving.
Yeah, that's my grandma's house.
That's your grandma's house?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
like,
that's North Ave.
yeah, go to the left and then go that street. Yep.
This street, this way?
Yep, go all the way up that street.
All right, let's go this street. All right, cool.
Because that's where Plymouth Road is. And it's real busy over there.
Look at that. See? So right now, I mean, it's a nice neighborhood, right? But we driving up. The funny thing about it is there's no signs in this neighborhood. So I think they clear stuff out over here because there's nothing. I can see nothing out here. There's like no signs whatsoever, bro.
Yeah, you don't really see signs, like not in like the little neighborhood areas, but when you get on like the busier streets, you'll see a couple.
This
But
like a street like this?
yeah,
So let's go up.
Yeah, that's Plymouth.
All right, let's go up Plymouth. Let's see what Plymouth got. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yep, I see him. Was that it? Yes. Look at this. There's a sign. You see somebody stuck something in the road?
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh, clean and green. Please don't litter. That's not even the sign. That's the town. That's the town. You know what I'm saying? But this is what you can do, right? That's funny. So just take a look at this, right? This is a stake, and this is in the ground. They strict around your area, bro.
Yeah, Minneapolis, they be tripping.
They trip. Oh man. Yeah, let me see. So this is Plymouth. So somebody, let me see what this is right here. Let's see. This looks like a sign right here. Again.
That's probably a job.
Right. So I just want y'all to see that marketing is an umbrella of different things you can do and different things that is available to you. Right. So you just pick one that you like to do and then you do it. And this is about movement and being out and moving around and getting to know your neighborhood and things like that. Because again, sometimes you sit in the house all day and that's what you're doing, right? You can actually just get out and get your signs, put them on your side in your shopping cart or in your car and just get down the road, because all it does is it adds eyeballs to the business and the services that you provide. And I want you to take notice to what's already there. Right. And these things will always get you, it'll always get you people to answer, they answer your signs, especially when they see them. All right. And what I want to show you is where you can get them. And also in my whiteboard, check this out. The message that you always want to put. Remember the benefit. When you put a sign out, what's the benefit to the person? All right. So this is a sign that I put for people that want to learn real estate investing. Right. And this right here just goes to show a couple of things: how to invest in real estate or how to invest in rental property. This is just a sign. So as an example and a number. So just this as an example, and I'll give you another example. This is an example. So what are we looking for? The person is looking to how to invest in real estate, right? And what's the benefit? Financial freedom. And what's the vehicle? Using real estate, or in this case, using rental properties for passive income. So there's two benefits here. The first benefit, so always remember the benefit. Passive income and how to. So learn how to is the first benefit here, and to get passive income. Two benefits, and the vehicle that they're using is a rental property. So this sign is telling somebody three things. It's answering their problem. How do I learn to invest? What do I use, and what am I trying to achieve? Income, which is something that a person is looking for. Now I'm gonna write another one here for you when it comes to houses, right? I'm gonna put it right here. All right. And it goes a little something like this. Put it in red. All right. There's another sign. So this sign right here that you're looking at, this sign right here that you're looking at is a sign that tells a person, right, the benefit for them calling you. Two things. You can sell your house and you can sell it fast. And there's your number. Right? And the difference with this sign is you're not saying sell cash or sell your house for cash or anything. You're going to a specific thing that the person wants. People will pay extra or do things extra for speed. Like, I need it yesterday. I need it now. Like, when you're starving and you need to eat now, the things that you do, the things that you'll eat. Do you know when you're hungry, you need to eat now? Your diet is in trouble. Most of the time, your diet goes out the window because you got to eat fast because the hunger pains is real. You understand? So when you're marketing and you're using a sign, you're giving a person the ability to solve their problem. Yo, I need to sell my house fast. So that's what they're thinking. I need to sell this house fast, and I'm going to call this number because this is what I'm interested in. And this right here, sell your house fast, it's two benefits. Number one, I get to sell my house. And number two is fast. Nobody wants to wait 6 months to sell their house. Because by the time you want the money, the most discouraging part about selling a house is how long it's going to take for you to get your money. It's not like I'm selling a candy bar, right? That's the thing about a house. It's not like selling something at a store. It really takes weeks to sell a property. Months. And if you can sell your house, and even if you're going to sell your house and you're going to make $100,000, it's going to take you a couple of months to get that $100,000. But you already counting the money. And the faster you sell the house, the faster you get your money. So if I make an offer to you that I can sell your house fast, all the more reason that you'll probably call to find out how fast can I sell it? How fast? And that's why this sign is effective. And you'll get the calls for this.
Sell your house fast. I like that because the ones that I do see in my area, like everybody just puts this. They'll be like, one dude in the area. His name's what's his name? Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle buys houses and then just leaves his number.
Wait,
Or
why do I want to sell my house to Kyle? For what?
right, just Kyle buys houses. Another one I see is what's another one? So yeah, not the fast, but it'd be like we buy houses for all cash.
Right.
Leave the number.
Yeah, I mean that's cool too, but I
Yeah,
expect to get cash for my. I expect to
yeah,
get paid. I expect to get paid.
yeah.
You're not saying anything different to anyone. Sell your
Mhm.
house cash. Yeah, I want cash. That's cool. But this is specific. The more you get specific with a person's problem, the better it is that you'll get a response. More quality of a response that you'll get because the person wants this,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. So if a person wants cash, you're gonna deal with a person that wants cash, and all the things that come with that. That's cool. Again, the reason why we don't have to use that because we see a bunch of cash houses, right? Yeah, so effectiveness is good because one of the things is I'm doing a short sale now because a person wanted to sell their house. I'm doing a short sale out in New York right now because a person wants to sell their house. So I did a wholesale also because a person saw this sign. I did a wholesale out in New York because I'm in New York, and it ended up being took over the mortgage and then paid her off. What's the name of that? How come I forget?
Subject to.
Subject to ended up being a subject to, or so just from this sign, yeah, sub two. So I ended up doing a sub two. It was a sub two, but I wholesaled the sub two though. I wholesaled the sub two to a different investor. So what happened was I found the lady called me, right? The property really wasn't. It was better to do a sub two, and I had the investor do a sub two, give her some money because she just wanted some cash up front. She just wanted cash up front, and then take over the payments, and then from there sell the house. She wanted to be out fast. She really wanted it fast. So because she wanted it fast, she didn't even want to wait. So the investor offered her 15,000. You want to see? She said, "I want to know the terms." So 15K up front, right? Take over the mortgage. So the 15K mortgage, and now once the investor takes over the mortgage, now he could go in and sell the property on his terms. So she wanted 15K fast. So she did the sub two for the 15K. You
Mm.
see, because of the sign. So the sign prompted, hey, I need some money now. And I don't even want to wait for the sale. Because if we put the property on the market, it would took a while. But she was like, okay, just give me 15K that you could do what you want. That's how she felt. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That actually brings me to a question too. So since you did that subject too, like, have you ever had a sign? Because I know sell your house fast. Boom, people ready for the quick. Hey, I need it now. Have
Mm-hmm.
you ever had it towards the people that like are having trouble with their mortgage payments, or they may go into foreclosure? The pre-foreclosure people. Do you have words to say on a sign directed towards those, type of?
Well, no, but I haven't. Uh, with that said, though, what's happening is that it's making your brain think now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's making you think of what you can do with a sign now, which would work, right? And that's the purpose of your training. Your training is to make everyone that's sitting in here start thinking about, okay, what can I do? Now, if you follow the same steps, look, what is the person looking for? What's their benefit and what's the vehicle? So if you pick foreclosure or you pick the problem that you just stated, now you know what to do with your sign. Be specific with the problem you can solve and offer them something that they desire. Either most people desire speed and for whatever else they want, or they want the pain gone as fast as possible. So I haven't done a foreclosure sign, but now it's planting the seed in your brain as to this is what I could do. So your 24-year-old brain is like, all right, I hear Joe what he's talking about, but now I know what I could do. You know what I'm saying? How many calls you get? It depends. Look, I got my most of the time I use Google Voice, and it's a bunch of calls. It's flooded in my Google Voice. I got from signs that I put out, different signs that I put out, what I'm looking for. It's always flooded. Right? So you got Google Voice, Aura? Tell me yes. Because that's the number you're going to put on your sign. You have your number. She's put SMH. That means she never used it. I got a mastermind in a half hour. Right? But I think you guys get the gist. The last thing I want you to take a screenshot before I get up out of here is this right here. This is where you get your signs from. dirtcheapsigns.com. Take a screenshot, right here, dirtcheapsigns.com. This place, if you're on the team, this website is where you can get your signs and get an account. And then when you log in, right, once you log in, you send me your login. I could send you a template of signs that I already have ready. So in my designs, I'm going to show you the signs that I have. So I have learn. Here you go. Here's the sell your house fast joint. Right? There's the sell your house fast. So I can send you this template easily. Okay. Dirt cheap signs, and where's that's my favorite one. And the rest of them are for people that want to learn how to invest in real estate. But in this case, for this training, it's all about this. Sell your house fast. Yours is handwritten. It's cool. It's cool. But I have the template for sell your house fast. Right? And look, this is an old one, Taj.
Oh,
Remember, it got to stop foreclosures and save your credit. But I didn't use this because I think I took this one out. But it was there at first. There you go.
I'm gonna put it right in front of that dude house that he about to in 2 weeks. Like, hey,
bro, do it.
Right,
put it right there.
Yeah,
do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then put the correct phone number.
Yeah, I'm ordering my signs right now. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, get the sign and then put it in front of his house. So dirtcheapsigns.com, y'all. Get that, and then I can send you the template so you don't got to be trying to design it all crazy. DCS, dirtcheapsigns.com. Get your account and just send me a message when you got it, and then we'll hook it up. All right?
Ooh, Joe, I appreciate you coming on to the call, showing us how you find leads and what you doing. Because I've been wanting to do signs for a minute. Like I've done it, far as getting people started in the real estate, but having them set their house. I've been wanting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And especially the contact list too. That's something. I just posted on Facebook a couple days ago. Like, hey, if you know anybody in Minneapolis, let me know. But I'm gonna definitely do the text. So hey, you're gonna see it everywhere.
Yes. So, yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Marketing is everything, right? In different ways, and that way you never get tired. So one day you do Facebook, another day you send out a text. Just have fun with it. Just do a bunch of different things, and become omnipresent. Right? Just be everywhere, so someone can find you.
You the man, Joe.
No doubt.